I'm Brad. I work at Express at Mark Miller Subaru at the Midtown location. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to top off or check all of your fluids at home, just in case you can't make it to the dealership. So the first thing I'll start with is the washer fluid. Everything that has a yellow cap under the engine bay is stuff that you will be able to check on your own. So the washer fluid is right here. It'll have this symbol on it. And you just pop that open, fill it up to the top. And then after that, we'll go to coolant. So coolant, it specifically says coolant right here, just so you don't get them mixed up. And then the way that you check, you actually don't want to fill it up all the way to the top. There is a line right there. It's kind of hard to see, but as you can see, this one's about half full right now, so that would need to be topped off. So you simply just open this cap, fill it up to that line. If your reservoir is dirty, say on like an older car that has a little bit more mileage, all you have to do is just shine a flashlight right through the top, and that'll allow you to see the fluid a little bit better. And then we'll go on to the oil. So your oil is filled right here. So if you need to fill up your oil, you just loosen that cap. And then right here is where you check your oil. So what you want to do is pull your dipstick out, give it a really good wipe, make sure it's nice and clean, dip it back in, make sure that it clicks all the way in past the O-ring, pull it back out, and as long as it is at the top dot right there, that means that you're full. If it's down at this bottom dot, that means that you're a quart low, so you would start with adding a quart and see where you're at. If you're anywhere in between there, it's usually okay, but just for reference, this is a quart low and this is full, so if you're anywhere in between, you can kind of do the math in your head to figure out how much oil to put in there. And then I guess we'll go to the brake fluid. This on newer cars is a little bit harder to see. You usually won't really have to worry about this on lower mileage cars. Anything below like 100,000 miles, you don't really have to worry about it, but there is a line up at the top that says max and a line up at the top that says minimum. So that'll tell you if it's low or full. Usually anywhere below this middle part is when you'd be a little worried about it and maybe think that you have a brake leak or something. It's usually normal for it to fluctuate a little bit below the max. But that's about it. You can obviously buy coolant and washer fluid from us at Subaru. The coolant will just be blue on newer cars, and anything below 2006 will usually be green coolant. When we perform our services here at Mark Miller Subaru, we always check and top off all of your fluids if need be. If you ever have any questions or if you have any troubles topping off your fluids, you can always come and get a trip check at either one of our locations, either Midtown at 3535 South State Street or 10920 State Street in Sandy.